In this video, you will learn how to integrate the Xero accounting software with BenchWorks Inventory. So when you log in, you'll go to My Profile and then click on Tools. And at the bottom, you will see Xero accounting invoices. And this one I already have checked, but you'll check this. And then the second option, where there's also a checkbox, is to create the cost of goods sold adjustment, but only turn that on, only check that box if in Xero you record all of your inventory purchases to inventory asset, and in BenchWorks that you have your enable materials inventory tracking turned on, which you can do by editing this page, and that once that's turned on, that you have all of your materials inventory added as recipes for your finished goods in BenchWorks, because otherwise that option will not work. So again, you have to have inventory assets in Xero as all of your purchases, because it's going to make the adjustment from inventory asset to cost of goods sold based on the materials that you have mapped to the finished good in BenchWorks. So once you decide if you want that turned on or not, click Configure Xero Accounts. And it's optional. You don't have to have that second option turned on. You don't have to have materials enabled in BenchWorks either. You'll go to the integrations. It'll automatically take you there and connect to Xero and allow access to your Xero company. And like I said, I already had this one mapped, so it's automatically pulling them, but you will select, it's going to import the type of accounts that need to be selected. And so you will choose from those. Currently, we are only able to map to one revenue account. So if the majority are retail and you have different types of sales accounts, you might only have one sales account, and that is fine. If you do have them split, like I'm showing here, you'll select the one that you use for the majority, and then you can go back and edit it very easily. So if you mainly do wholesale sales through BenchWorks and consignment, select your wholesale sales account or just any general sales account that you have. And then if you have this second option for the cost of goods sold inventory adjustment turned on, then you will also be selecting where you are going to be moving that cost from and to. And so if you're recording the purchases in Xero to inventory assets, you might just have one inventory account, but you'll select that one. And then for cost of goods sold, it's going to import your cost of goods sold options, and you can just select a general cost of goods sold account and click OK. And if you ever need to disconnect it or want to remap, you can do both of those things from this integrations page. And in your orders, once you have generated an invoice, you'll have this extra button come up that says Sync with Xero, and that will send over that invoice to Xero. So once that order is synced, the sync button then converts to the invoice number in Xero. So you can click on that and it will take you to the invoice in your Xero account. And so you can see that the company name, the dates, the invoice number, and all of the item information is brought over to Xero. And this will take you back into BenchWorks to that order. And once you approve the draft invoice, you can receive a payment if you have received a check or charged for it already. You can attach the original invoice from BenchWorks if you choose for your customer to see it. And then you can email it to your customer to collect payment if you have payment methods enabled on your Xero invoices. If you do have the inventory mapping turned on, then it's also going to make a bill. And this is an example of the cost of goods sold adjustment that is made automatically if you do have the cost of goods sold entry turned on in BenchWorks to make that adjustment in Xero based on the materials inventory that you have mapped to the finished product that sells. And that is our BenchWorks integration with Xero. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at 615-601-2034 or support@getbenchworks.com.